Hi, I'm Rosie Holden and I'm Managing Director of John Doe Communications. Well, it's probably a little bit unconventional in that I started my career in-house with a brand called Vans, a huge global skateboarding brand obviously. And I probably worked there about 5 or 6 years at different capacities. There was only about 8 of us in a little warehouse in Wandsworth at the time for the UK distributorship. And I'd worked in sales and in customer services. It was the kind of first job from uni. You know, I knew about the brand. I knew it was super cool. I really wanted to work there. But I kind of wasn't sure about what I wanted to do at the time. And then there was a company restructure when we got bought by Vans, the US, mother company. And my boss at the time said, how are you feeling about it? I said, I don't know, I need a bit of a new challenge. He said, well, do you know what? We need to do some PR. Do you want to do it? You're quite good at talking. And I went, yeah, okay. But I'd started working a lot with the teams, like with the athlete teams. So I suppose I started organising a lot of events and so on and so forth. So it was kind of quite a natural slide into what we needed to do there. And I was there for 9 years, so I became PR manager, after about 5 years, and then was there for about another 4, looking after the brand and growing it to, it was about £1 million business when I started, and about £11 million when I left, and now, goodness knows, probably way more, I'd imagine. Amazing. I just make sure that all our clients are happy, that the teams are doing a fantastic job in delivering client work, and making sure we're profitable, so we can continue growing, basically. I always say the most rewarding parts, definitely for me, and something I was quite surprised by really when I started to realise that, I used to be really, really turned on by creating amazing campaigns and seeing creative work that I had had a part in. But obviously I don't do that so much anymore with all of the brands that I work with. And really what I find most rewarding is developing people. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm so lucky at John Doe. We've got people that have been with us 4 or 5 years and have started as interns and are now account directors, and just seeing them grow, making sure that they're fulfilled and driven at every stage is something that I really enjoy. I feel quite emotional about it sometimes. They're all like my family. My kid, I call them the kids. That's because I'm the oldest in the office. But yeah, I think that's, for me, setting people. I look back to that time at Vans and think, wow, my boss took a punt on me, just saying, look, do you want to do the PR? You look like the type of person that'd be good at it. And I feel like that here. I feel that, I have a responsibility to make sure that I develop well-rounded people in the industry and that have skills they can take elsewhere. They're not going to work for me forever. But.
And what have been the biggest challenges in this role?
I think just the changing face of PR agencies and what we need to offer. I think that John Doe as an agency was started very much from a traditional publicity kind of skill set, and Rana, who's founded the agency in 2010, did an absolutely brilliant job of really putting John Doe on the map in that world. But obviously we've grown so much more, and the brands that we have, want so much more. So I think the biggest challenge is just continuing to know what they need and being able to provide a structure that can provide that. I think each stage of my career has had different moments where I felt proud, depending on what my current responsibility was. I remember when I was at Vans and I managed to get black and white checkerboards, which is like an iconic Vans trainer, onto a 6-page spread in Vogue, and that was amazing. It was really, really great. And then when I was at M&C Saatchi, we produced a 3-day multi-million pound an event for Reebok, which was absolutely incredible. So all these different, it's just different for each life stage really, depending what you're doing and what you're in charge of. I suppose, you feel proud when you really feel that you have delivered something really successful for your client. Probably not, a bit of a chancer really. I don't know, God no. Maybe I'd have been a bit more serious. If I could do anything again, I'd probably study a bit harder. But no, not in my career. I think that, I don't know, things lead on to different things, don't they? I can't think of anything that I'd change really, from a PR career perspective. There's a question. Well, I would like to, I think Rana and I are both very focused on rolling out the Jon Doe proposition globally. We're very keen to open offices in Shanghai, Hong Kong, key, obviously global city business hubs. So that would be something I'd really like to achieve. I think I'd feel pretty good about myself if we could do that. Personally, I'd probably like to learn some more about different areas of the industry, like public affairs. I did a politics degree, so that's always been quite close to my heart. But something that's a little bit different. I've always worked with lifestyle brands, which I love and I'm passionate about. But I wouldn't mind being a public affairs advisor to the Labour Party right now. It's probably quite an interesting place to be.
Source LF are London's leading creative communications and media recruitment agency. Be sure to like our video and subscribe to this channel. Take the moment to watch another of our videos on screen now.